A 3-year-old girl vanishes from her bed in a locked apartment, while her parents dine just 100 feet away. No forced entry, no witnesses. And yet 17 years later, the world still has no answers. What really happened to Madeleine McCann? It's May 3, 2007. The quiet resort town of Praia da Luz, Portugal. The McCann family, Jerry, Kate, and their 3 children are on vacation. The weather's perfect, the sea calm, and the Ocean Club resort feels safe, filled with families like theirs. But by the end of that night, the name Madeleine McCann will echo across the globe. Stay with me till the end, because the details of this case will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about justice. That evening, the McCanns joined their friends for dinner at a tapas restaurant, just a minute's walk from their apartment. They had a routine. Each parent took turns checking on their sleeping children every 20-30 minutes. At around 9:05 p.m., Jerry checks in, all is well. At 9:30, another friend, Matthew Oldfield, does a check again, silence. But when Kate returns at 10 p.m., the world changes. Madeleine's bed is empty, the windows open, the shutters are raised. And her favorite stuffed toy is lying alone. Kate screams, "Madeleine's gone." Within minutes, the resort turns into a frantic search zone. Guests run through the night, shouting her name. Locals, police, even holidaymakers join the search. But the child is nowhere. Here, where the case takes a dark turn, the Portuguese police don't seal the crime scene immediately. Neighbors, friends, reporters all walk through the apartment. Potential evidence contaminated. If you think that was a mistake, wait till you hear what the investigators did next. Within 24 hours, the Portuguese police launch an investigation, Operation Grange. They suspect a kidnapping, maybe even child trafficking. Interpol gets involved. The media descends on the sleepy town, turning the McCanns into overnight headlines. But as pressure mounts, suspicion starts to shift. First toward strangers, then toward the parents themselves. Could the grieving parents possibly be hiding something? Or were they victims of a system that needed someone to blame? Witnesses report seeing a man carrying a small child in pajamas near the apartment that night. Others claim to have seen a suspicious van parked nearby. But none of these leads go anywhere. Scotland Yard steps in later, reopening the case in 2011, reanalyzing thousands of files, interviewing new witnesses, and reviewing CCTV footage. Still nothing solid, no trace of Madeleine. Comment below, do you think this was a kidnapping gone wrong or something far darker? By September 2007, the unthinkable happens. The Portuguese police name Kate and Jerry McCann as Argaidos, official suspects. Why? Because cadaver dogs picked up the scent of blood and human decomposition inside the apartment, and even in the McCanns' rental car. But no forensic evidence ever proved it was Madeleine's. The parents deny everything. They say the investigation is a disaster and that real leads are being ignored. Was this a desperate attempt to find answers or a cover-up to save face? The media goes wild. Every newspaper, every TV network, speculating, judging, twisting facts. Madeleine's photo, her distinctive right eye mark, becomes one of the most recognizable faces on the planet. Tabloids accuse, forums explode. The McCanns become symbols, either of parental neglect or of a family destroyed by tragedy. If this story were happening today in the TikTok era, would you believe the parents or the police? Theory 1. Stranger abduction. A predator spots an opportunity, an open window, unsupervised children, and takes Madeleine. Theory 2. Accidental death cover-up. Some investigators believe Madeleine might have died accidentally, and her disappearance staged to hide it. Theory 3. Child trafficking ring. The region had prior cases involving organized groups targeting children, and many think this could be one of them. But here's the twist. Years later, a new suspect would emerge as someone no one saw coming. In 2020, German authorities named Christian Brückner, a convicted sex offender living near Praia da Luz in 2007, as a key suspect. He had a history of crimes against children, and his phone records placed him in the area that night. But despite the evidence, no formal charges were filed. To this day, he denies involvement. Do you believe this man is the missing piece to this 17-year puzzle? The case remains open, one of the most expensive and mysterious investigations in history. Over $20 million spent, thousands of leads. Yet no closure. Madeleine would be 22 years old today. Her parents still believe she's alive somewhere. Every few years, new tips, new sightings, new hope, but never answers. Some say she's alive under a new identity. Others say her story ended that very night. What do you believe? The disappearance of Madeleine McCann isn't just a crime story, it's a mirror. A reflection of human hope, fear, and obsession. Because deep down, we all crave answers, but sometimes the truth hides in plain sight. If you want the truth to reach more people, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe. Because next time, we're uncovering another case even darker than this one.